Good morning, everybody. Wow, are we here? We're here. And guess what else? Where's my boy? Come here, baby. Come say hello. That's a good boy. Come on. Come on. He's yawning first. Oh, look at my little boy, eh? We sleep so well together. He's 6 years old. He weighs about 7 pounds. And he was gifted to me by a lady that I worked for many years. I was her homemaker, nanny, house cleaner, many things that I did with her for 14 years full time. During that 14 years, I went through a brain tumor, went through a relationship breakup, went through family detoxification, if you call it that. Anyways, I've survived a lot with my little pooch. And I know you've survived a lot too with all that you've gone through in your life. So many things that we do. And all we can do is hope and pray that we have the strength and some sort of spiritual something. I don't know exactly. I don't have all the answers, but I do know that if you have the strength and courage and attitude of being grateful, that things come a little bit easier for you. I don't know why, but it seems to me that when you walk through life with an attitude that not everything is going to be perfect, not everything is going to be, oh, what's that? What's that? Want to go back and lay down? And that's what sometimes you got to do. You just got to go back and lay down and sleep off the pain, emotional, the pain that's physical, that you may have cancer, you may have a back that's out, a vertebrae, you may have cancer, you may be going through a relationship breakthrough. Right? I know. And then what do you do? What do you do? Do you know? I know. I have come through a lot. And today's a good day. Yesterday was my last day of chemo that they put this needle here, or sometimes they'll put it up here. They never put it up here. It's always here. And, it was so amazing that, and I have, of everything in life that you could be fearful of, needles is mine. That's the one I wish that, I could overcome. And yesterday I actually did. I pray every single time that something comes my way that makes me fearful or makes me think that I'm on the wrong track, or, oh, how come I did that? I pray for that person, and I pray for myself. And yesterday the needle didn't hurt. And the lady that did it, she was really nice. And I was sitting with two people. One lady that was completely bald. Her cancer had hit her in the breast. And you could tell she was struggling. And then another fellow, oh Lordy, his situation was just, it took everything I had not to cry towards the end when I saw him stand up. He's 6'2", and body is just emaciated, thin. His body was gray. His hair was falling out. Sean, what a personable person too. Really, really nice. And you could tell that pancreatic cancer. And let me tell you, I've met more people, including my last, job that I told you about. Her mother's got it. She just went blind because of the chemo. Took her sight from her. So I've got friends that are struggling, friends that are still living with the aftermath of COVID, you know, quite a distance from me. And people that are living with vascular disease, lots of things. So why am I here? Why am I here today? I don't know. All I can tell you is that I think it's to share with you my spiritual growth of what has happened to me and what is life and how am I able to come through it. First of all, I want to say if you're sick or not sick, whatever you're going through, please, the best thing of everything is water. Make yourself little water stations around. And these little bottled water, I know they're not good for the environment. But sometimes you have to have it. You have to have some water stations all around your house. Wherever you walk by, often put a bottle of water. You know, you can put a big one there too if you want to be a little bit more conscious, and drink it. Because the more water you drink, the better off you are with carrying through the fats in your life that are not good for you, the toxins in your life. You're cleansing your kidneys, your liver. You're helping all your vital organs with this. Today I have two special guests that are coming to visit me, and it's the local law enforcement. They check on me from time to time, see how I'm doing. And it's such a gift to see them. It really is. My heroes. So I've been letting go of the things in my house that I don't need. And by the way, if you like this wall treatment here, I'll show you. It's the whole wall. It's right up there for the whole wall. They're shower curtains from Simmons. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to show you something else. Now, if you go to Walmart and around Halloween, you can get these. I'm actually gonna take this off and show you because it's just my favorite thing in the whole world. If you look up here, see that? See that lamp? Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm gonna tell you what that is. I'm gonna take it off actually because I really want you to know. Because you can do this for your child. Just hold on, everybody. I'm gonna do this just for you because I love you. I really do love you. Oh, and this is a half, you know, those balls that you get, and I carefully, you know, take off the mirrors on the top, and I make a little vase. Isn't that beautiful? These are all the little tricks of the mindset that I do for myself to keep myself, you know, happy. This might have to cool off for a bit. That's okay. We've got the time. I have to. Oh, I thought I'd have to turn it off to be able to get it for you. Anyways, this is it. This is the nicest gift you can give yourself or your child or your grandmother, anybody. And if you can get a lamp. Now I'm going to tell you today, I'm going to buy a lamp. It's $30. I never do something like that. But you can probably get them at, what's that Swiss store that everybody goes, IKEA. Now, that's where I would get the short little lamp. So then this could sit lower and, you know, then you wouldn't even, you know, you wouldn't ruin one of your lamps here that you've got to use it for that, because these lamps, you know, they're so nice. So, although I'm going to Simmons, that's where I bought the shower curtain. And this here it rotates inside. And I love it because I'm going to be putting light bulbs, butterflies on the ceiling and on these curtains here, which I think is going to be so beautiful. I have to put this back together. Otherwise, I know I'll be unhappy, because I like everything to be put back, because I know myself, I'm a scatter shatter. What's the matter? Well, it's always because of my mind, crazy mind. And then on top of that light, I put this on here because I love it so much. I'm going to give this away sometime to somebody. Anyways, I put a hole in the bottom and I sit it on top, and I put it on the little pin here, which really makes it nice. It doesn't sit on there exactly. I have to wedge it. But there we go. We got it. Anyways, little things like that, I think they're absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Do you love it? I love it. I absolutely love it. So the closer you have it to your table, right, the wider you have for that space there is when you get the most spread of that, but it makes me feel so, it relaxes me. It really does. So anyways, I hope you really like that, what I brought you today, all the little things. The other thing I wanted to say, if you ever have a bad hip, or something has brought pain to your feet, the Crocs are really something else. I'm wearing the pair that seem to only fit me right now. And, I put shoe pads in there, whatever. Okay, so now we're at the finished of the chemo. Now I have to go ahead and finish off with the radiation. Then I have, which is March 25th, and today's the 18th, and I forgot to put down participants here to see if anybody is here, because I love it when you guys talk to me. It's so nice. Let's see here, participants. Here we go. That's okay, no one's here. Someone's watching. Water, March 25th is my last day for the chemo. And I want to show you something here. I got to go get my book for you guys. Then I have a really important appointment. I also wanted to remind you of making the bags that I've been making out of the ice cream bucket lids. I took off that fake beatery that I had because I didn't like it. And this is such a gift you can make yourself out of the plastic. And I made it, I didn't have ties, and I didn't like it. It was gaping open. So I used my drill, and I put them together with that, a lot of people use that macrame rope to put stuff together. And then these are just pieces here. This is that wool. This is that wool that is just one strand, and all the colors change like a rainbow. And there you have it. You have something. Oh, and I line it with faux fur. And there you have it. You have something really special. I always love showing you the stuff that I make, because it gives me so much peace. If I didn't have the art to do, I don't think I would be doing very well. That's the truth. Now, I did have a picture of the, yes, I do. This is the machine that I get my radiation from. And it's a shocker of a machine, I'm telling you. I never, ever thought, oh, it's just one part. Amazing. Anyways, this machine, it goes all the way around you. It's a little bit more exaggerated than like the picture just exaggerates what it really looks like. Hi, Booker. It's so nice to see you. This machine, you're on this bed, and the machine goes all the way around. So you're not just getting a frontal picture, you're getting 360 degrees, essentially. That's what you're getting. So after March 25th, I go to the Vancouver General Hospital. The next step is April the 3rd. I go and the ultrasound department to look at the veins. Gee, my I don't know what's making my mouth so dry. It is dry as can be. I don't know what would do that. Could it be the chemo? Anyways, so we get the veins looked at because, okay, so we're finished with the with those two essential treatments, radiation and chemo. Then I go after the vein work on the 3rd. It takes such a while to get into these appointments. Then I go on the 30th. No, I go on the 20th to get the next kind of look regarding your test result. And this is an important appointment, and it's with Dr. Baxter. He is an important man because he is the one that does the surgeries for repairing veins and I don't know what else entails the leg, veins. You probably got the answers more than I do. So that's the treatment for Miss Shannon's cancer. Now, I had the shocker of appointment with Dr. Lim, and I'm going to tell you, he showed me my tumor on his phone. And it's a big mass. It scared the Fruit Loops out of me, and I'm being kind when I say Fruit Loops. You know the words that I wanted to use, I'm sure. And I said to him, am I going to die from this? Am I going to be cured? And he said, well, Shannon, and he was very kind. He said, it's 50-50. I tell you, I looked at him and I said, thank you for all that you've done for me. And I'm sorry you lost your other partner, someone you've worked with for a long time, Dr. Hoskins. He says, yes, I'm going to miss that man. And I thanked him to let him know that Dr. Hoskins, was very, very good to me. In fact, he was so good to me, I have to tell you, when I had lost my home care services here because I told him about that mouse story, which I'm sure those of you who followed me know what happened there. They pulled my nurse, my help from me because of them saying that I've probably got a mouse infestation. And it was all because I saved a little baby, not a baby mouse, a mouse. He was hanging by his back leg on the side of my stove. And I got my 2 other security guards over here, 2 really nice women that have looked on me, who I love so dearly. Between the 3 of us, moving the stove, holding the mouse up, and then gently getting him out, putting him in a box. The homemaker, she's Persian. She said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to report you. Report me? What do you mean? I'm just telling you a beautiful story about saving a poor little mouse. I've seen one. Well, I could die here. I could get an infection. I could get poisoned, all kinds of stuff. She couldn't get out of here fast enough, to be honest with you. So, whatever. And then she lied and said that I had screamed and swore at her, which is asinine. Why assassinate my character when I've been so good? So grateful for everything that's been coming my way. That's not me. So I got reinstated by another Persian lady that stuck up for me. So that's the update for you. So I've had one come, which really, to be honest with you, getting someone getting me up at Sunday morning at 7:30 in the morning. I get up at that time anyway, but to have someone right near me all the time is just crazy. I can't stand that. as I drink my other bit of coffee. One thing about chemo, I will tell you, that affects you towards the beginning and towards the end. Nothing, absolutely nothing tastes the same. It's horrid. And you have to try and get over that with milkshakes, with soup. And at the stage I'm at now, I have to eat very, very bland. Coffee tastes like crap to me. But I take it for the stimulus. I like the stimulus part of coffee. So that's about it. So my two visitors today, I'm really, really excited. To me, they're dignitaries because as a child, a police officer saved my family's life, all three of us, and saved my life. And the courts, I love the courts. I've got no problem with law enforcement or the court process. And as far as, I've been in a situation where I've been in hung juries where the man, that hurt me as a child got away with what he got away with. And, at the end of the day, you get to see who's the best. These people that hurt you, harm you, you get to see their best performances of their lying, their pure, absolute lying. So I would say, honestly, don't take it personally. Whatever you go through here on earth, don't take it to the point where you want to, harm yourself or discredit yourself, because it's not anything to do with what you've been in your life. What it's got to do with being in the wrong situation with the wrong people and the circumstances that surrounded you. You didn't have good parenting. You come from a single family, or there may have been in your life people that were addicted. And addiction comes in so many forms. I mean, I'm not even going to bother going into them. And all you can do at this point in your life, whatever age you are, and it's taken, I would say at my age right now, which is 58, it's taken this long to get where I'm at, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, So if you're 30 going through what you're going through, take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. And now I feel totally emotional because I really, really love people. And I hope that if you're in your 20s or you're 14, whatever age you are, that you give yourself that love that you need. And it might be in just small little increments that get you through. But those increments are vital to your life, to your standing, to your two little feet standing on this big round earth, that you have a right to be here. You have a right to feel. You have a right to love. You have a right to cry. You have a right to learn. And I must say, what's really saved me my whole life is my attitude of always wanting to learn a new skill. And it may have been, for me, it was always something in the arts, something that I could make. Sewing is one of the best things that you can learn. Get yourself a cheap Salvation Army sewing machine. You can do that. Or if you have $100 or so, you could always get a sewing machine from Walmart. Oh, look at that. You can always tell when you're really soulfully talking to people. Tears will come down your eyes that you would never ever guess that would come, but they come with just the beauty of your soul. And that's what I want to tell you, is that your beauty of your soul, of your life, of your everything that you are and who you are a gift. You are a gift to this world. No matter who you are, what country you're from, what language you speak, what your sexual orientation is, everything, you are a gift, an absolute gift here. So we got that out, didn't we? Okay. I want to show you some of the other beautiful things that I've got. You see this pillow, and I'm sure some of you really love this. You've seen it in the background. This here was $24. Cut it in half, it was $12. It's a bath mat from Walmart. And you can cut it in half. And then there's this two seams that come along. And I don't know why they did that. I guess the whole, to make sure that this fabric was closer to the fur. So you can make this beautiful pillow, and this is a dollar store insert pillow in there, and you've got something beautiful for yourself. And that's what I always believed in, is that surround yourself with beauty every single day if you can. Put your makeup on, or don't put your makeup on. You don't need makeup, but I do. I'm a girly girl. Put your makeup on, put your best clothes on, cherish yourself, be poised. Thank the people that have loved you. And I thank those of you who've just been with me here, the four of you, whoever you are, thank you. You're a gift to me. I'm going to put my glasses on to see who else is here. Adam. Hi, Adam. Pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you're here. So what would I like to share with you today to help us all? I pray that you can do something really nice for yourself. If you have a car, and you want to clean it up, buff it up and make it look beautiful for yourself, because after all, it's got precious cargo. That's you. If you have a kitchen, maybe some of your pots and pans aren't looking as good as they could look. Your kitchen, your cupboards, give them a nice clean out. Maybe you want to sort your computer stuff out, your paperwork. Maybe you want to make your home look really pretty and get rid of the stuff that is not giving to you. Maybe you want to just give your dog a nice little pet, and be with them and hug them and give him a good wash, a nice gentle wash and a nice cleanup for him. Maybe you want to go and organize your finances, or buy Shani Banani's little lamp that she made. And those bulbs, because it's not Halloween, I'm sure you can still get them at a party store. Or maybe, when you guys shop online, I'm sure you can get them. So I can't think of anything else except please drink water. If you color your hair, think about what you're doing to yourself. Look up, Google the effects of coloring your hair. That's why I have short hair, because I cut off all the colored stuff. I really believe that those chemicals, excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. I believe those chemicals are hurting us. I truly do believe that. And if you use those fake nails, ladies, they're not good for you. They're not good for you if they're grinding your nail down to the egg, the soft shell of the egg. Think of your nails as eggs. You're battering them. You really are. And those fake eyelashes, oh my God. Every time you take them off, one of your eyelashes, your good ones, you're taking off accidentally. And how long does it take for an eyelash to grow back? None of my business, but this is the thoughts that I have. Going back to your natural beauty. And you can see I'm wearing makeup, whatever. It's the last of the ego stuff. Oh, which reminds me, the other thing I wanted to say is that, wow, this is a real big ego thing. Now, my community person, I first of all, I have to tell you, I still can't walk. My leg is still paralyzed, and it seems to be a little bit more paralyzed than. Well, my leg it's pretty bad. I can't walk. So my community ops from the nursing hospital has been trying to get me a mobility chair, but the funding won't come with of it being like a scooter thing, which is ridiculous. And what she brought me was the chair that just has one mechanism on the arm, and it's that pin. You go forward, backward like this. Well, as soon as I saw it, I burst into tears. I mean, you might as well just planted a bomb in my chest, because that's went off in my chest. And it was all ego. I didn't like it. So I didn't have the courage to tell her. All I did was I covered up my excuse, and my tears was I was so grateful that I was going to be mobile, and thank you for bringing it. Load of crap. Bullshit. It was my absolute fear of looking like I'm a quadriplegic. So I came clean yesterday with my nurse, and she sat with me. I cried for about 4 minutes. It was a snot rag cry right to the depths of my soul, to tell you. So I finally came clean, and no, I'm not going to get that share. I'm still going to try and see where I can go from there. Not for me. Whatever. So that's the last of the big ego crap that's been, holding me up. So I wish you all the best. Those of you who have cancer, I'm so sorry. Those of you who are bedridden, those of you who are, happen to come across my channel who are incarcerated, a lot of First Nations people. As you know, I am a quarter First Nations. I'm a status from the Tahltan Nation. Those of you who have overcome COVID, and many of us who have lost parents, who've lost family, who've lost a pet, I hope and I pray that you can have the strength to, to allow yourself to grieve, to allow yourself to have any of those feelings that you have. You're a special person on this earth, and I hope that you can realize, as I am realizing, that I am worthwhile. And make your station, make your video. You've got a lot to say. I know I've run off a little bit, but I just hope that I can bring you the strength and courage of me being me, that you can be you and share your life, share your love, share your hurts, and be honest. Don't ever hide that you're hurting, please. So I love you all. Thank you. Thank you, Booker. Thank you, Adam. Thank you to everybody who's watched me today. Today I get my radiation again. And I'm finally over a little bit of the breakdown on my skin. I was in dire straits pain because the radiation is very high. It's very, very difficult to go through because it does break down your skin. So at 9:50, I will be on my way and doing the radiation. Wow. Tomorrow's Friday. Next week will be my last of the radiation. So God bless you all. See you later. See you next time.